Okay. Good afternoon, children. Last day we started the new chapter, that is nutrition, and we discuss what is called nutrition, and the nutrition, it contains the nutrients, and we also get there are 6 nutrients are there, and we discuss the carbohydrates. Today we discuss about, that is nutrition. Today we discuss mainly fats, proteins, then we also discuss, that is the minerals and vitamins. First we discuss about the fat. Fat, it is one of the energy giving nutrients. It also contains carbon, hydrogen and oxygen, though the oxygen component it is less. So what happened, that is it mainly stored in the body, and it release one molecule of fat, they can release more amount of energy than carbohydrates. It is stored in the body and it also mainly act as insulator, that means it can be used for future purpose also. One molecule of fat, it gives 9.5 kilocalorie of energy. The unit of fats that are known as unit of fats unit আমরা বলছি, that is it is called fatty acid and glycerol. Fatty acid and glycerol, these are the unit of the fat. So when it is break down, it mainly break down into these two forms, which are absorbed by the body, and the function of the fat, it supply us energy, it act as insulator, that means it also help to retain the heat in the body, it act as fat soluble vitamins, that means those vitamins are soluble in fat, that is it act as the solvent also, and some are also important for the storage form of the food that are stored in the body. So these are the function of the fats. Next we move, that is the protein. Proteins, these are known as bodybuilding food. Protein, it made up of carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen. Nitrogen is one of the major component of protein. In all proteins that contain nitrogen, and in some cases we also get phosphorus and sulfur are also present. So the protein, they consist of mainly we get carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, and some cases we get the phosphorus and sulfur. Protein, they help in formation of the protoplasm. That formation it is take place when there is any growth or the worn out tissues it is take place, the protein it is help. These nutrients it is required in those are in growing stage. In that cases these amount, the protein requirements of the protein it is more. Protein it is converted into the unit of the protein, it is known as amino acid, that is amino acid we get. This is the simpler form of the protein. There are mainly different type of amino acid, ultimately they convert into the amino acid, the simplest form of the protein. Protein, it help in different function, that is in all in our body, the protein, it is also help in formation of the antibody, the antigen, as well as the protein, it help in the growth of the organism. It also help to in the formation of new cells or worn out tissues. We also get, that is, these mainly it provided the proper growth. In some cases, that is the formation of the antibodies are also take place by the help of the protein. If the protein, there is the deficiency of the protein, it is take place in the early stage, that is within 1 year. If there is the deficiency of protein, it is take place in the children, then that causes Kwashiorkor. It is a protein deficiency disease we get that found in the children. If there is the deficiency of protein, it is take place, then what happen? The children, we get, there is the stunt growth, it is take place. The limbs are become thin, and as well as the skins, it is scaly. Then we get, that is, the children, those who are suffering in that protein deficiency diseases, if it is continued, they not get the proper protein in their diet, even within 5 years, the death can be take place. So they have to, though it is the deficiency disease, that can be mainly, that can be we can say, if the food, the diet, it can be given properly, that is, the children can overcome the situation. Here we get different type of, that is, enlargement of the liver and anemia, it is take place, repeated diarrhea. So to overcome this, we have to give the proper protein. And mainly that causes, the main causes of the protein, if the children not get, that is, in early stage, the breastfeeding, it is not given to the children, that children have the probability, that is, they can suffer the Kwashiorkor, because the breast milk, it contain the high protein. So that is, these are the causes of the Kwashiorkor. Next we get another deficiency diseases that are known as marasmus. Marasmus this deficiency disease is also caused due to the protein and carbohydrates. So if there is deficiency of carbohydrate, that means both energy giving as well as bodybuilding food, it is not given properly, that children are also suffer, that is, the marasmus. In that cases, the symptoms of the marasmus, we get loss of body weight, then there is that is degeneration of the muscles, bones, these are take place that help in the growth. So loss of weight, degeneration of the muscles and growth, the skin become loosey and folded, the limbs are becoming thin, that is, there is the retarded physical and mental condition we will get, and the ribs, they are prominent, the ribs become prominent and protruding belly. Such symptoms we will get. So what happened, that is, if as it is the deficiency disease, we have to give the proper nutrients, so that is, the children, they can overcome that situation. So these are the deficiency disease, Kwashiorkor, and that is the marasmus. Kwashiorkor, it is caused due to deficiency of the protein, and marasmus, it is caused both protein as well as there is the carbohydrates is lacking. Next we move, that is, so the control we can be given by giving the proper rich protein and carbohydrate diet can help them to recover the diseases. Next we move to the next one, the nutrients, we can say, that is minerals. Minerals. These are, we get fat, it is organic substance, protein, it is organic substance, the mineral, it is the inorganic nutrients. We get minerals like calcium, then we get phosphorus, sodium, potassium, all these are required. Then iodine, all these are required for the body. Though the mineral, it is required in small quantities, but if there is deficiency of the minerals, it is take place, then what happen, that results so many defects in the body. Like the iodine, we consume it along with the salts. It required very small quantity, and iodine, it is one of the major component of the thyroxine hormone. That means if there is the deficiency of iodine, it is take place, that results there is disorder in the thyroid gland. And thyroid gland, they regulate our basal metabolic rate. That means overall chemical reaction that are also hampered due to the lack of iodine. Next we get, that is the calcium. Calcium, it is one of the important component of the bones and teeth. So it makes our bones and teeth strong, as well as the phosphorus. It also helps, that is for the proper growth of the bones as well as the teeth. So calcium and phosphorus, that also make our bones and teeth strong. Next we move, that is the sodium. Sodium, potassium, they also help in the stimulation of our nervous system. That is all the stimulation, that is in some cases, that is the reabsorption of our water in our body, retention of water inside the body, that are also controlled by the sodium and potassium. We also get, that is the calcium, it also help in blood clotting, that are when there is hemorrhage, it is take place, that calcium also help in blood clotting. Iodine, then we get the iron. Iron, it is also the minerals. What is the importance of the iron? It also help in the formation of the blood. That is blood formation, one of the major element, that is the iron. So in this way we get, that is in our body we required a number of minerals, though they required in small quantities, but still there is deficiency of the minerals, it is take place, that results in there is a number of disorder in our body. And last we get, that is the vitamins. The vitamins is also, the vitamin is also required in small quantity, and it help both the minerals and vitamins, they are known as protective food. That means they protect from the microorganisms. Vitamins, they are two types. One, it is fat soluble, and another one we can say water soluble. Fat soluble, these are A, D, K, then A, D, K, E, these are fat soluble, and water soluble, we know these are the B and C, they are the water soluble. So we get vitamins mainly if they are stored in the body, then what happen, if excess fat soluble vitamin it is that are not good for the health, that are harmful, but if water soluble vitamin, it can be consumed more, it is extracted from our body. If there is deficiency of the vitamin, it is take place, that also give a number of disorder in our body. So all these substances, they protect us from different type of defects in our body. Vitamins, though it is required mainly, it is the catalyst of enzyme vitamins, that is we get, that is they are required. There are different type of vitamins are there, vitamin A, B, C, D, E, K, and we get due to deficiency and a number of defects are also take place. There is some food which are rich of this vitamin A that mainly give the good vision to our eyes. The D, it makes our bones strong. So K, it also help in blood clotting, that is during hemorrhage they also play an important role. E, make the skin, that is it the skin become good or healthy due to the consumption of the vitamin E. So there are different type of vitamins, and in B we get there are different type of vitamin B are there, vitamin B1, 2, 3. So in this way up to 12 we can get, there are different type of vitamins are there. So and that is we already discussed the carbohydrates, fats, proteins, minerals, vitamins, and the last one, that is the water. Water is also one of the water in our body, 2/3 it is the water. All the chemical reaction which occur inside the cell that occur in watery medium. So water, it is one of the major component. It is act as solvent. It is used to produce the digestive juices, that is the saliva or any other digestive juices, whatever it is produced, these are in the soluble form. That means one of the major is, that is the water. It also help, the water also help in transportation of digestive food. When the food it is digest in the digestive system, then that is it should be reached to each and every cell. Though it is transported by the blood, the blood, that is one of the major component of the blood, that is the plasma, and in plasma 90% there is the water. So the water also help in transportation, and the soluble excretion, that is those are mixed with the water, any nitrogenous waste product that are also released along with the water. Water also help to maintain our body temperature. Water also regulate the body temperature. So we get, there is the different function of the water we get, and water also release along with sweat, urine, and that is when we expiration when take place, some water vapor are also released. Therefore all these are replaced. So continuously the water it is released from our body, and these water it is replaced by the food, different type of food we have taken that are replaced by it. So in our body water play an important role in different ways in our body. Next we get, that is the balanced diet. What is balanced diet? Diet that contain all the nutrients in right amount according to the requirements of the body, according to the requirements of the age, gender, as well as the type of work an individual can perform, that are known as balanced diet. It is depend on the age, it is depend on the gender, it is depend on the type of work done by the individual. So different ages people, they require different calories of the food. So nutrients, we discuss the nutrients. Nutrition first, that is the process by which we consume the food and utilize the food. And the food, it contain both organic and inorganic, and that is the substance which we required to do our work that supply us energy to perform our life activities, that are known as nutrients. And we already get the nutrients, they are 6 types. What are the 6 types of nutrients? Carbohydrates, fats, proteins, minerals, vitamins, water. You have to learn all these things. You have to learn the function of these nutrients. And I think you got the book from the school. You will learn all the chapter, whatever it is already discussed in the school, and do the exercise also. If you have any problem in any question, you can contact with the teachers. You collect the phone number from the school and then you can personally contact if you have any problem in any chapter. Okay, thank you. Stay home and stay well. Bye.